Have you ever thought about working in a SEND school and overcoming challenges with students and how much of an impact that can have on their life? This could lead to some of the most rewarding moments in your career as a teaching assistant. Working in a SEND school can be incredibly rewarding, but it's not without its challenges. This video is going to give you hints and tips on how you can overcome them. Hi everyone, today we're going to be talking about overcoming challenges as a teaching assistant in a SEND school. Whether you're managing behaviour or meeting diverse needs, challenges are part of the role, but they could also be huge opportunities for growth, especially for you as a teaching assistant. Today I'm going to share my top 5 strategies for overcoming challenges and maintaining resilience throughout your role as a teaching assistant. Strategy 1. Understanding common challenges. Managing behaviour, meeting diverse needs, or handling emotional demands are some of the biggest challenges you may face as a teaching assistant while working in a SEND school. For example, a child with autism may struggle with a change in their routine, while a child with ADHD might struggle just to stay focused. Understanding the challenges that these students face is the first step to addressing them. Strategy 2. Your approach. Build strong relationships with students by showing empathy and consistency. Use positive reinforcement to encourage good behaviour and maintain consistent routines to help students feel safe. Now remember, as a teaching assistant in a SEND school, you need to be flexible in your approach and be able to adapt when required. Strategy 3. Self-care and resilience. As your role can be quite demanding, it's important you manage stress, take breaks and seek support when needed. Working in a SEND school can be emotionally demanding, so it's important you look after yourself too. Strategy 4. Real life examples. I'm going to take you through my journey and hopefully you might find it useful. I was working with a student who had autism. He'd had quite a few teaching assistants prior to me arriving and I knew it was going to be a tough role. Before meeting the student, I did everything I could to prepare. I read the notes, I spoke to his teacher, I spoke to other TAs in the school, just so I can understand what motivates this student. When I first met the student, I could feel they didn't trust people easily, and that's okay, I would be the same. So I felt responsible in my role and had to make this work. As the term went on and I started to build more trust with this student, the behaviours came down. It was much easier for me to support them with their learning as well with their additional needs. Everything just kind of fell into place. Now, of course, it didn't happen overnight, and I'm not saying every situation is going to be the same, but what I can say is consistency really is key. And I think that's where the trust comes in. And from this, the student made a huge success. One thing I do want to mention about my personal experience in these situations is that actually some days it may feel like you don't want to go to work because yes, it is hard and that is, it's part of the role, it's part of working in these schools. But what I've found is once you overcome that biggest challenge, whatever that may be, and you won't even know it at the time, but once you overcome it, wow, it is absolutely amazing and everything just starts to fall into place. Strategy 5. Celebrating progress. Focus on the small wins and the progress the students are making, even if it is gradual. Every win is a win. For example, a student who struggles to read might finally start to recognise a few words. And I want to tell you from experience, that is magical. And that's because you have been on that journey with that student and it is so rewarding. The same can be said when working with a child with challenging behaviour. There may be a day when they have few incidents. All these things need celebrating because again, they're wins for you as a teaching assistant, but more importantly, wins for the student themselves. Yes, challenges are part of the role, but to be honest, the reward of seeing the child grow and succeed make it all worth it. And that's what working in a SEND school is all about. Let's recap the 5 strategies from today's video that can support you as a teaching assistant in a SEND school. Understanding the challenges, your approach to the role, self-care and resilience, my real life example, and finally, celebrating progress. If you face some challenges while working in a SEND school, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching and I'll see you again soon.